We are in the village of the Baka tribe, also known as Pygmies. The average height of men here is 4 feet 10 inches. The average height of women, 4 feet 1 inch. We are with the medicine man. His name is Dominique, and Eric is going to help us translate, and I'm very curious to know how he knows so much about the forest and what he knows about the medicine there. When I first sat down with him, I realized that he had some difficulty seeing because he sort of squinted a lot, and that it was only after a few minutes that I realized that he was blind. When Dominique goes into the forest, is it knowledge that's been passed on, or does he ask the Great Spirit? His father was a powerful medicine man, and his grandfather, and so it went. And they taught him how to find these medicines. And so even though he was blind since birth, his father showed him how to still heal his village, and to this day that's what he does. When he goes into the jungle to find the medicine, he will take a helper with him, and he will tell him, you know, take from this tree but not this tree, and take from this tree but don't take from this one. There's just an infinite supply of knowledge that has never been shared with the outside world. And so anyway, this has been like the highlight of the trip in many ways for me today, just to have met him. And I'm so excited to see what he has to share with us again tomorrow. I love him. I love him. Yesterday, he and a couple of assistants went out into the forest and collected several plants that he's going to teach us about and show us what he uses for medicine. He knows by his other senses, the feeling, the smelling, and sometimes tasting the bark and the roots to know that that's the right medicine. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. This is a plant called mokiakiaki, and what it does is it has these stalks, almost like a sugar cane, and they cut those off. You peel this back, and you take the inside, you grind that up until it's very dry, add a little bit of water, and then you drink that 3 times a day, and this is very good for cough. A piece of leaf is transformed into a medicine dropper. This is one of my favorite ones that I've heard so far. This is a bark called gumbo. And what they do is they grate this, and it forms a powder. They take the powders and they add a little bit of water, and they put that in. And then they put it inside here, and it has 2 purposes. One, to help with migraines, and what they do is they take a little bit of this, they put it, sniff, put one in each nostril, and that helps immediately with migraine. They also use this to help if you have some insomnia and you can't sleep. They follow the same procedure, mix it with a little water, put it in there, and then put this directly into the eye, in each eye, and that helps you go to sleep. This may be one of the most interesting things I've seen in a long time. Just as I imagined, Dominique is a wealth of knowledge, and I know that we've just barely scratched the surface. It's just so amazing to have someone with such knowledge to help his village and to help the people when they don't feel well. And it's a variety of things from sexual dysfunction to migraines and insomnia and toothaches and digestion and hemorrhoids. It's just, they cover the gamut.
Snake, tac, ça soigne avec ça. Voilà.
It is such an honor to have met him. Dominica's father refused to let Dominica's blindness take his power, and he refused to deprive his son of his birthright. Dominica likewise never considered his blindness a weakness or allowed it to inhibit or prohibit him from anything he desired. Before leaving, I placed an anklet around Dominica's right foot. An anklet like this has been given to every healer since our very first expedition. The anklet symbolizes our prayers for protection, happiness, and love until we meet again.